Hey, 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 welcome to Sunshine's Conversations with Dragons. My beautiful, amazing subscribers. I wanted to first tell you that you are loved. I love you very much, and everything's going to be okay. Let's start there. So, this reading is going to be for Cancer. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I, Sunshine, stand for the divine, and ask that my ego be set aside so that I may be a pure channel for this reading. I ask for the assistance of my angels, archangels, divine spirit, spirit guides, dragons, unicorns, gods, goddesses, and ancestors, and ask that I be protected from energies that are not mine. Divine, your presence is always welcome, and I am always grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you for assisting Cancer on their highest possible path. So my beautiful Cancers, I hope all is well. Sending you lots of good energy. Sending you lots of love. I hope that you guys are taking really good care of yourselves. Taking time to rest, taking time to do things that you love. This is definitely a time for you to reset. If it's your first time to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, share, and subscribe. I am already grateful to journey with you, and thank you for journeying with me. So let's see what messages you have for my beautiful Cancers for March of 2020. For April 2020. Goodness. Time flies when you're having fun. Like, wait. It's a whole month behind. No. This is for April 2020. This is a really great time for you to take time to meditate. It's a really great time for you to get yourself recentered, reset. Start the book that you always wanted to write. Get the business plan together that you wanted to, for the business that you wanted. It's time to do all those things, along with a lot of self-care. We tend to neglect ourselves in our everyday, day-to-day. And now is a really good time to do that. So what do my Cancers need to know? If any part of this reading doesn't resonate with you, head over to conversationswithdragons.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you there. Okay, Hermit. The Hermit is like totally fussing at me. Like, hey, me. And guess what? That's all okay. It is all okay. So here we go, guys. So you have the Ram. It says perseverance. How fitting. It says you have many gifts. No problem can withhold the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. So, how fitting is that? So, we all have many gifts, and some of us have not tapped into those gifts just yet, right? So, we don't understand that gut feeling is really your intuition telling you, hey, don't do that, don't go there, or go here. Yes, go ahead and call back that person. Yes, go ahead and apply for that job. You have many gifts. That's just one. But some of us are so afraid to tune in, so it's telling you that you have many gifts. Go ahead and tune into those gifts. Okay? And you are very strong-minded and strong-willed. And the mind is a powerful thing. The things that you set in your mind, once you set it, that's it. So if you think about this, once you set your mind and you're, frustrated about something, you're like, this is never going to work out. And you're like, I was right, it didn't work out. Well, guess what? You programmed your mind to believe that. And your mind just recycled it and recycled it and recycled it. What if you choose to say, all of this is going to work out for my highest good, and you recycle and believe that? Sit with that for a moment, right? Now, be mindful that you do, it says, with patience you can reach the mountaintop, because you have to be consistent, but you also have to be patient, right? It's telling you not to give up. You got some good stuff coming up, even if it doesn't look like it right now. A lot of times we're like, oh my God, this is the worst time in the world, or this is the worst thing that's happened to me. But you have to believe, and you have to trust that it is working out for you. That closed door, it was a reason that door got closed. It's a reason why that window got opened. If you kept following that same path, it wasn't going to lead you anywhere. So that door had to be closed. Be thankful for those closed doors. Sometimes we stay stuck in the same relationship over and for a long time because it's comfortable. And when Spirit tells you it's time to move, it's time to move. And if you don't move, Spirit will move you when it's time for you to move. So you have the ship. And this ship, first of all, the ship is so gorgeous. I love these cards. Are amazing. I love the imagery in them. So the sun is shining and they are moving forward, right? Now, when I see this 3, I think, oh wow, that master number 3. And I see that pushing forward, and they're in working together, and they're focused, and those waters are parting. They're being moved, and the ship represents journey. It represents travel. It represents faith, and it represents being guided. So they are being guided to move forward. And that card is showing up for you. So maybe you're not traveling the world per se, right? Maybe you're not traveling at all right now. But think about the journey of your life, where you have come from, right? So we're not where we were last month, and we're definitely not where we were last year. Take notice of those things. Take notice of the growth. Take notice of the changes and the different movements that you've had. And know that they've been guided, even if it didn't feel like it. Okay? So that is absolutely amazing. And right now is any time you need to have faith. Have faith that everything is with purpose. Okay? So you have the Magician. Now, it's a beautiful card. I know they're like, you say that all the time. I know, I love it. But it it represents magical strength, the mastery over life, self-mastery, getting to know you, right? Because the magician can manifest everything. You literally have the power in your hands to make the changes in your life that you choose, right? There's power in that. There's power in who you are. So there's strength in you. If you in this actual image, it shows all of the elements. It also shows the infinity symbol. Completion. You're going through that cycle. The infinity. You start at one point and you end at the other, and it's a continuous cycle. But guess what? It's growth. Now remember that we do repeat what we don't repair. So change behavior does not, if you continue to do the same things that are causing you conflict, or dealing with things that are constantly causing you conflict and struggle, if you choose not to change those behaviors, then you repeat the same things. So if you choose to move forward and make those changes, you'll see a different outcome. That's kind of spirit will move you when you don't want to be moved. When you are like, I'm going to sit right here and be really comfortable, but you don't move, spirit will say, it's time for you to move. Let's go. And you have the forgiveness card, and it says holding on to past hurts is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desire. So let's let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of precious energy. Bless and surrender the past. For in doing so, you can reclaim the joy in your life. Nobody's life is picture perfect. There's something that everyone always wants to change. However, as you forgive yourself, because that honestly is where it starts. Forgive yourself for mistreating yourself, for how you treat your body, for how you tell yourself that it's okay to be last. As you forgive yourself, then you're able to forgive others. And again, it doesn't mean that you're condoning anyone's actions, but you do have to do that. You have to forgive yourself. And the forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. It's for you to be able to move on, because you deserve better than that, right? So some people say, I forgive, but I won't forget. Well, when you choose not to forget, you're bringing that same cycle back up. Now, the reason that I say that is because it doesn't mean forget the things that a person has done in that moment. It means be aware of those signs that is going on again. But it doesn't mean be like, but I remember what you did to me. I remember. It's a way of being aware without recycling it. Okay? And love yourself enough to be able to do that for you. Now, you got the Hermit card. Now, the Hermit card is showing up because it's telling you that it's time to go in, right? And I know that you've probably seen this across the internet and social media quite a bit, but it's like you can't go out, so go in. So now is a good time to start learning to meditate. But it has to be your choice, right? But it talks about you going inside yourself and getting connected with your higher self. and it talks about asking and receiving messages. So when we can't hear, right, we're like, I've been asking for this answer and it's not coming. Well, sometimes our mind is so loud, or we're so trying to multitask on everything that we can't hear the answers. So you're knocking on a door, the door will open, but you have to be ready for the answer that comes with that. Okay? So you have to be ready for that. And guess what? Everything about this reading says that you are. So you have some things changing. And guess what? It's beautiful. So I hope that you enjoy this amazing reading as you are being guided on a new path. Until next time, I am sending you love, light, and hugs. Smile. You are loved. And that's such a beautiful thing.